met a farmer. He approached me and wanted to talk about the drought and how it was affecting him in particular. He had completely destocked. The only way he had to make a living was to really fix his bulldozer. It was parked up against a tree, and he went on to tell me that he was having trouble getting that bulldozer fixed. Tradies out there at that time, it was gas fields and mining, so it was going to be a very costly exercise. And of course I got very upset because he bought me a beer, and I said to my husband, we need to fix this man's bulldozer. So hence Rural Aid, or well, the Farm Rescue was born.
You know, to come up with such a idea of rural aid and helping people on the land is a great thing. And it's not just doing the, you know, like construction side of it. It's to do with, you know, the depression side of things and how hard it is to be on the land. And you mightn't ask for it, but when you get it, you do appreciate it. Without rural aid, very, very difficult, unless I win the lotto.
Farmers produce our food. Farmers in particular do it a little bit tough with periods of dry, wet, or even fire. They do find it hard to get back on their feet. It does take a long time. Drought, they say that it's every year of drought, you're taking 2 to 3 years to get back on your feet. At the moment, Mid-Western New South Wales, we're finding the greatest need around there. It is particularly dry. A lot of farmers have already destocked, and they're thinking about feed and how they can access that. So they're accessing that feed from many different areas. So it's interstate as far as 200 kilometres south of Darwin at this time. So south of the border into Victoria, there's some available in Queensland, and at the moment that's where we are accessing the hay, mostly from Queensland. Our volunteers are absolutely awesome. They all bring different skill levels, they all bring their personalities, and it's the great experience of helping to fix a farmhouse, shed, whatever it happens to be. This project is particularly interesting because it's a homestead that holds some historical value. So we're fixing Queensland history. There's a lot of history here. So the owner has she's trying to restore it for tours and to bring alive that history that exists here. It's a beautiful building, a lot of work.
Just seeing what they've done in 2 days and how they all work together, I'm just stoked, I really am. I want to be part of their team now.
More recently, we've completed a job with a Shiras Quarters. So the farmer had 2 halves of a house just plonked on his property. It was unlevel, no water, holes in the sides in 2 walls, quite big holes. The bathroom wasn't working, no plumbing, no electrical. So we actually went in there and we restored the whole lot. So we joined the house together, re-stumped, put water in, fixed the bathroom, some electrical, and plumbing was ready to be completed. So yeah, it was a big job. It was actually the most amazing job. It was really great to see that all from start to finish and how it all come to life. Farmer just putting the water tank there, it was ready to go. It looked great. More often than not, the farmers have the materials ready. They have put aside money and or materials before the drought, and then once the drought hit, they then just put those projects to one side. And of course they will eventually be finished once the drought breaks. But in the meantime, we've come along. We do also fund some of those projects to an extent, so it could be some wood. People donate in kind, so it could be nails, wood, plumbing materials, paint. It could be anything. Money, they also donate some cash towards these projects, particularly the bigger ones. We actually promote these projects and let people know where we're going. And it's always a way to get the volunteers as well. We always use Facebook or our Rural Aid and Buy Bale website. We also have a farm rescue website, so people are now going to those websites and they apply to become part of these projects. So you can do painting, you can do sanding, as well as all the building stuff. There will always be something to do, whether it's in drought or even not in drought or any catastrophe. It's all about just the experience of getting out there on a farm, meeting people, experiencing farm life in the country and travelling, giving back to a farmer, just participating in that greater community aspect of, you know, we're all here to look after a whole community, and Australia is a whole community. Doesn't matter where it is, but we are part of the Australian community.